apparently my Zatu does not have magic bounce. I don't know how I overlooked that. Whoopsadoodles. So we're just gonna go to it and act like we have it, and hopefully come in on an EQ or a U-turn. And if rocks go up, so be it. That team also doesn't have a way to get rid of rocks. So as soon as Tran pops them up, that's good, and they're really important for Gyarados. I'm really tired. I think this is gonna be a short one. I hope so. Anyway, it's just been one of those days. I went out and hung out with some friends, and I was not expecting the emotional turbulence that wound up. It was one of those, the story that was being told was so ridiculously intense that, not like in a fun way, like, oh, and then we went here, and then we had fun there. No, it was like, in a very not good way. And it was so intense that the person telling it just couldn't help but laugh every couple seconds, because otherwise it was just too much. And yeah, so I get home and I'm like, wow, I'm gonna need a movie to help out with that. But I didn't know what movie yet, so I was like, you know what, I'll blow off some steam thinking about the horrid injustices of the world that allow things like this to happen, that really bug me. And I'm gonna support my friend as much as I can, obviously, but it's lingering with me. And so sometimes people get away with not so good things, and the memory of that sticks with you, and you gotta get it out somewhere else. So normally I do some writing for that kind of thing, but yeah, seeing as this morning I was having some fun with twist band fire moves, and I was like, you know what, while I figure out what movie I'm gonna watch tonight to fully get this out, and maybe what I'll write about, then I'll just do some more of this. I'm sorry, I did not mean for this to get so heavy. It's just, yeah. So what's my move here? Yeah, Latios, right? I hope it doesn't sub. Cool. Yeah, because if it subs and then Draco, and then it gets kind of ugly. But yeah, Sub-Gara is a relic of a long time ago. So we're just gonna trick. No reason not to, because Latios becomes more of a threat without it. And once you force that Gyarados out once, with rocks being permanent, then you can be a lot more freewheeling with your play, because not much else is really going to, because you can get past the threat next time just with sheer power, and you can play around it more easily than if Gara comes in at full. Yeah, so that was a double into the Latios, reveals itself to be Scarfed, okay. And now it's going to switch to a Water or Jirachi or something. Well, not Jirachi. I mean, feasibly, I guess. Actually, it doesn't know that the Heatran is Scarf, so there we go. Now back to Ninetales. And why did I do so? Oh, crit, okay. Talk about boiling water, am I right? That's what Scald was initially translated as when the games. I wonder if there are people who have joined in the more recent generations, and by more recent I mean since Gen 6, which to me is still like a newer generation. I hate that that's like a really old one now. But before Gen 6, the Pokemon games were not released worldwide at the same time. When that happened with XY, that it was released in Japan and everywhere else at the same time, that was like a big deal, because that didn't used to be the case. And I'll just go back to Victini, because if Toad switches it, yeah, CBV create, and time for something to get destroyed. Yeah, so before Gen 6, then you would have... Okay, that was not quite... No, let's not complain. That's still Latios getting hilariously overkilled by V-Create. Yeah, we're going to have to absorb this with Latios now. Cool, no burn. Hopefully this forces in Jirachi, and I can double in Ninetales more safely. Or that. God, let me go in the team builder and put Magic Bounce on the Xatu. What? Why did you do that? It has... Maybe they watched the video before. I don't know. Okay, fine. You know, let's just V-create this thing. Oh, that's so silly. It serves me right for not putting Magic Bounce on Xatu, but come on. But yeah, pre-Gen 6, then games would get released in Japan and then in North America 6 months later. So that's why a lot of people have nostalgia for the first 6 months of Black and White, when the names were translated to different than what we have today. So like Scald was not Scald, it was translated as Boiling Water. And this counts for Pokemon names too. Like famously Ferrothorn was not Ferrothorn but Natore. Jealous, there are a lot of examples of those. I think Joey and I have mentioned them in videos a lot. But yeah, that's the basic gist. Why was Lando the switch into Latios there? I think it was. Bizarre. But okie doke. I might have to give up the... No, I don't want to give up the rank as a zoom rail. No, let's just go to Heatran. Yeah, we can just Earth Power away. Oh, it is Water Pulse. Oh, we get one more... That Scald crit is actually kind of biting. If it's Water Pulse Thunder, Latios might be able to beat it one-on-one. It's still an unpleasant idea. But yeah, I think we got a CBV create, and even in rain. So let's see if Victini can pull it off. Oh, it's Intimidate too, so never mind. God, good lord, that did nothing. Yeah, I think I'm... Dragon Tail? What? Yeah, I messed this up somehow. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, what is going on? Alright, well... This is now going to be... Xatu? You may as well Nightshade and then hope it Dragon Tails in Lottie. Oh, it's Rest. Oh. What? By the way, I hope it Dragon Tails in Lottie so I can recover. Well, no, I hope it actually Darmanitan, because I don't know if this game is not finishing well, but if Darmanitan comes in, we get to kill the stupid thing with excellent. We get to kill Gyarados with fiery, yeah, with kill it with fire. Alright, well, remember that whole idea about Latios maybe I really doubt it, honestly. But, hey, you never know. Okay, well, that made it a lot less likely. Alright, now let's skip this and just go right to another, or start looking for another game already. Default. When did I did not put default. Why would I even want to? That must have been a misclick or something. Yeah, I'm very focused. I'm in the zone right now, obviously. Oh, wonderful. A team without you know, we're not going to give this one up, just out of principle. I mean, I really doubt it goes well, but, you know, actually, who knows? Yeah, but this other game has, has a bunch of slow walls and no weather changing or fire immunities. I mean, there's also a Victini, so I know how badly this can go very quickly, but yeah. Go Latios, you got it. Yeah. That was very silly. I don't know. For a number of reasons. Oh, it's Final Gambit. Yeah, okay, you can Final Gambit that. Wait, do I have enough HP for... No, I don't. I mean, Darmanitan's got a big attack stat, but... Now we're going to Will-O-Wisp in case Gliscor comes in. I mean, okay, that was like the biggest threat by far. Now we just go to Victini and kill literally everything. How's your team deal with Tyranitar? I don't think you can run that... Oh. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's hilarious. I was going to say, I don't think you can run that team and get to question anything I'm using. Yeah, okay. Maybe he's just messing with me or something. But, okay, that, I admit I should have seen that coming. That's very funny. I don't know how many more times you can do that, though, because Chansey is slow. Well, this gets eviscerated. Why is it so fast? Okay, well, at least it got KO'd. And now we Xatu. Yes, we Xatu for a slow U-turn because HP Ice. I mean, okay. And now we'll just Fire Blast into the Chansey. Okay, I guess that'll happen. Sure. Ice Punch, okay. Well, we're going to pop up rocks here as Chansey comes in. Alright, you're funny. This feels like I'm playing someone who's better than... Yeah, okay. Nice one. I'm just going to trick the... Yeah, I'm going to go to Latios and trick. I don't really care if Jirachi comes in, I don't think. Yeah, I'm just going to recover. So it can't come in and absorb it forever. I don't know, I'm not thinking. The brain is officially turning off. Wow, that actually did a very respectable chunk. I mean, I'm at risk of losing to this thing hilariously, but... Actually, I can't even trick to beat it anymore because Latios is too weak. I have to literally, like, stall it out of Seismic Toss. Okay, now it's gonna rocks. No. Okay, that was funny. That was, I admit, that was hilarious. Why was that Gliscor so fast? I'm asking too many questions, clearly. Just like when you ask the universe why there's so much cruelty in it. And how impossible it seems to punish that cruelty at times. Yeah. Yes, I'm sorry for making this all existential and whatever. I know we just want to see fire-type hilarity. If we're not going to get games here, we'll look for Gen 4 Ubers or something. Oh, cool, we got one immediately. Tentacruel, T-Spikes. This might have Earthquake, but I just want the T-Spikes. Oh, it's banded with Payback, okay. Well, T-Spikes and Rocks, like having that. Unless there's a Kyogre Quillfish duo hanging around in the back, which I wouldn't be totally in love with. So let's EQ, because there's no sense in getting Fire Blasted for nothing and roaring in. Well, I don't really care about roaring in Latios. I just don't want to get Fire Blasted for nothing. Okay, that's fine. Wow, that did not do very much. Alright, roar now because I just want to scout some more. Excellent. Okay, that's really good. There is a Life Orb Groudon. So it's unlikely I'm going to have to contend with Kyogre. So now I just want to get the, reveal some more. And I could go to Giratina, but hey, okay, I don't know why Rock Polish was the move there. But, oh, excellent. And now to Heatran. Outstanding. Oh, I'll take that. I was thinking maybe Roar, and that would have been cool to roar in the T-Tar there, but hey, you know what? This just means that now Heatran's deal, or whatever comes into Heatran is dealing with sand as well. Okay, well, I don't love that it's Garchomp in sand, but okay, if you want to sub there, that is totally fine with me. Oh, Okay. Sure. I was gonna say I should protect or EQ so I make the Chomp take more damage, but okay. Anyway, I don't know if this is that didn't take Life Orb damage, I don't think. No, it didn't. Yeah. Cool. I was wondering if it was Scarf. And now Grisiosaur blocking Trick is a lovely sight to see. Alright, what's coming in? Is it the Chomp? It is the Chomp. Excellent. Heatran, Garchomp counter. Look at it go. Coolio. If Groudon comes in, I'm protecting just to get out of Stealth Rock range. So I'll go to Giratina after anyway. Now I'm wondering what the Kyogre answer is going to be on that team. Whether it's going to be a Lottie or Palkia. Oh, that was a big Dragon Claw there. Alright, back to Heatran. This is not extraordinarily well planned on my part, but again, not really a big deal. I'm going to look for more Gen 5 and just, yeah. Oh, cool, we got some. Alright, Dragmag with Reuniclus. Hey, I loved using Reuniclus Dragmag. The idea is that Trick Room Reuniclus takes over late games like nothing else, and nothing gets you to a state of having, a super battered team to clean up like Dragmag, because, you're not avoiding KOs against Pokemon like Choice Band, Kyurem Black. So, and with Trick Room Reuniclus, you just got to get it, put it in that position and it'll deliver. And what's really nice about Trick Room Reuniclus is a lot of time Dragmag is just like so, oh, that's annoying, the Rayquaza. Just roar and then outspeed it with Scarf Tar, and that last has to be something that T-Tar can deal with. It can't have no Kyogre answer. I mean, it feels like it could be like Dialga or something. Nope, it's Salamence. So Scarf Tar against Salamence. What a throwback. Alright, well, cool. Yeah, so it's a great combination. And what's really nice with Dragmag being so focused on offense, then the problem with teams like that with no backbone is that as soon as you throw, more offense at them, oh shoot. As soon as you throw offense at them that's faster, then they crumble. And, whatever your fastest Scarfer is, whether it's Chomp or it's Latios, then late game against like a faster Scarfer, like if it's Scarf Chomp, like dude, I have a Scarf Latios here, so fine with me. Actually, I have a. Do I want to Earth Power? Yeah, I'm gonna. No, I'm gonna Fire Blast because I don't want to get trapped by Balloon Magnezone. And plus, I just want to Fire Blast a Garchomp. But yeah, when you have that late game scenario where it's like, all right, well, your fastest Scarfer is Garchomp, then, well, I have a Scarf Keldeo, so, sucks to be you. In that situation, you love having Trick Room Reuniclus because no matter what their fastest Pokemon is, you are able to turn the tables against them. So, yeah, I think Trick Room Reuniclus has a lot of utility on Dragmag. To say nothing of how it's a great wall breaker in its own right. Alright, I don't know what this thing is. I just want to see if it's Specs or Scarf. It is Scarf, which, makes sense with the Kieran Black. Look at that. Heatran 2-hit KOing a Latios in Sun. How cool is that? Oh, that's just beautiful. Yeah, nothing else is taking it. Brutal death metal indeed. I've been thinking more about wanting to make my own Pokemon game, like a fan game, lately. I'm going to sack Ninetales because it makes no difference to Victini whether Kyurem B has taken damage from Heatran or not, and Heatran could be more useful than Ninetales, so glad I'm retaining some level of fundamentals, jeez. This gets hilariously deleted. But yeah, I was thinking about, writing that fan Pokemon game again. 'Cause I love writing in general. But yeah, I think I have some good ideas and this newfound conundrum of sorts I find myself in. I don't know, maybe. I can get something cool in there. Alright, and now it's time for... Well, Victini got it done, and now Darmanitan is going to claim 2 as well. So, okay, what I really enjoy about this is that all 6 KOs in this battle were obtained with Sunny Fire moves. And each of the 3 the 3 offensive fire types, not Ninetales, spread them out among them. Heatran KO'd Garchomp and Latios with Fire Blast. And so 2 resists there. And then Victini got 2 neutral KOs. Wow, that's super well spread out. Victini got 2 neutral KOs on a fully healthy Kyurem Black and Reuniclus, and then Darmanitan got 2 super effective KOs on Magnezone and Jirachi. So, that's beautiful. Yeah. I haven't organized any ideas about what my Pokemon game would be, but someone reached out to me about maybe like doing some ROM hack stuff together. I think that would be really fun. Because to me, like, gameplay stuff is very important and whatever, but I don't really have as much interest in just, like Pokemon Emeralds, but, the levels are higher and the movesets are better. That stuff doesn't interest me as much. It's more about the emotional resonance, the human factor. I know it's a Pokemon game, but the human factor. No matter what fantasy you conjure up on, planet whatever the hell in the galaxy of who cares, it's still going to have, even if there's no semblance of anything resembling a human there, whatever, it's still going to have emotional human resonance with us, the people engaging with it. So yeah, stuff like that. I mean, I guess I don't mean necessarily making it like a grimdark kind of like, oh yeah, this is dark and gritty and real. It's what, true art is, whatever. Not necessarily that at all. Just maybe going to some new areas, Alright, well, here's a Groudon counter Kyogre. There's an existential idea or two to be found in that. Look at that bounce. Okay, I said that before. I saw how much damage it did, to be fair. Yes, Heatran is now my Kyogre counter. Look at that. I rule. It's good to appreciate yourself sometimes. God, I want to protect on just to waste like Hydro PP or something, but that would be silly. Because what if it Calm Minds? That's a thing of beauty. Deoxys, speed, okay, fine. I'm going to go to Tentacruel and spin immediately, because the only way that spin is getting blocked is with a Giratina O, and if Giratina O comes in, then he's not stopping my T-Spikes. Whereas if I T-Spikes first, if he taunts on my T-Spikes, and then goes to Giratina O, I haven't spun or gotten T-Spikes. But if I spin on this turn here, I can guarantee that I at least get T-Spikes. So, cool. And it's not even getting rocks, so I'm not even bothered by that. I'll just go to Ho-Oh now. Outstanding. Alright, what's eating Sacred Fire? I mean, Kyogre, yeah, but I'm glad I didn't Brave Bird and incur some nasty recoil there. Outstanding. But yeah, if Kyogre, comes in, then... Yeah, you know what? That's going to be the theme for this video, I guess. Sun-boosted fun. It makes me think of Fun, Fun, Fun by the Beach Boys. And I still don't understand the narrative of that song. Now, don't get me wrong, I would never, I hate when people question, plots in movies. I think that's unbelievably silly. That's a video for the movie channel. When everything gets together, the trailer's out, movie channel, I'm very excited for it. I have many ideas for it. But yeah, the idea of like questioning the plot in a song, it's like, are you serious? Who even cares about the lyrics? But that one always confused me, because yeah, it's like the dad really does not want this girl going to the hamburger stand. Oh, it's probably a euphemism for something, but it seems a little crass for Brian and the boys. But who knows? Anyway, here comes Giratina Origin to counter Kyogre. This makes me think of the film, I won't even try the French pronunciation, even though that's usually how I refer to it in text. But the English title is, it's a direct translation, I think. It's Happiness in French. It's by Agnes Varda. It's a beautiful, beautiful film. It's very dark, but the whole idea is that it's, very, very idyllic and dark. It's very idyllic and sunny while having that, darkness to it. So it's very interesting. And that's kind of what... Yeah, maybe I'll use that as this video's title. It feels very fitting. It's an incredible film. I really, really recommend it. It's got a guy who looks like Bill Hader, which is not really relevant, but it's funny. And it's like barely 80 minutes. I think the credits roll before the 80th minute, honestly. So it's yeah, we're just getting some lefties back on ground here. So yeah, it's not a long watch at all. It's very breezy. It's beautifully shot. Yeah, so I recommend that film for sure. Go for a double protect because we don't really care about burned Giratina damage, and really just want to make sure we get as much health as possible so that we can win the Weather War after, because Kyogre gets one more switch in. And then we have to be able to switch in one more time. And since Protect failed there, then we get the benefit of protecting on whatever comes in. So that was a win-win Protect there. Cool, hopefully. Well, even if like a Swift Swimmer does come in, then we just switch out and then reset. Actually, we have two Pokemon to reset, because we also have, what's it called? T-Tar. So, yeah, we're just going to sack Tentacruel. Oh, Trick, okay. So now in comes Tyranitar to pursuit this thing. No sense letting it get away, especially if Bronzong is going to be sacrificed, which seems fairly likely. And I can't see anything else being too eager to switch into Crunch. I don't think there's going to be like a Lucario or something there, so... Yeah, we get rid of the Mewtwo and the Bronzong. For those who don't know, yes, switches continue in Gens 2 through 4. I remember when that changed in Gen 5, then a lot of us were really not particularly thrilled about it. Alright, last Pokemon Bulk Up Dialga could be irritating, but as long as you get the sun up, okay, cool. Wonderful, alright. Time for more fun in the sun. What are we? Oh, we're about to hit the 30-minute mark. Okay, that's a good thing to be aware of. Yeah, might have to rewatch that movie. It's I watched it last fall for the first time, and the fall colors just started coming in yesterday. Oh, it was lovely. Fall is my favorite time of year. I mean, I love the last 4 months of the year the most, but fall is just, in the words of Ken, sublime. My friend was just asking me today, actually, like, what was that? What was that thing he yelled at the end? Did he yell like that word that means awesome? Or yeah, he yelled sublime. It's like, why? It's like, I don't know, but it it was hilarious, especially the way he said it. Everything about it was just wonderfully executed. This is a reference to Barbie, for those not aware. Ryan Gosling's perfect performance as Ken, one of the greatest. Not that it was shocking, obviously, but someone in the Pokemon community recently was like, "Oh wait, Ryan Gosling is Ken," and I was like, "How do you not know that?" Like, I get, like, not everyone is a movie buff. I totally understand, but like, this has been plastered everywhere over the internet for like the whole year. How is this like escaping you? And it was like, oh, I don't know. And it reminded me of. I get some people don't like following pop culture. It's totally fine. But it just amazed me how that would pass someone by. And then there's the people who like take pride in not knowing anything popular. Those people annoy me a little more. That whole aura of superiority. It's like, yes, okay, obviously, like, pop culture nonsense is like silly. It's but it's not supposed to be serious. It's fun gossip. It's you sit down with your friends. It's like, oh my God, did you see what Tom Cruise got up to? Oh my God, that's so crazy. It's like, Tom Cruise is crazy. Yeah, but I like him. I like when he runs in the movies. That was the one flaw of Eyes Wide Shut, that there wasn't a scene where he does the karate run. Hello, can we get some existential sunny destruction here, please? Thank you. All right. Dun, dun, dun. EQ into no life orb, so Groudon can take Draco Meteor well. As we pivot into E-Speed. T-Spikes and Rocks in the first couple turns is just gorgeous. Bronzong, okay. Ho-Oh in before the rocks. Sacred Fire is going to be ruinous. Sublime, even. I don't know what this T-Tar aims to do, whether it's Bandit or something, but this is why we have Protect. Yeah, no trapping here. We're just going to Brave Bird. I was like, how did that kill? Oh, it crit, okay. But, sure. I assume it was Banded the way it switched in. Now, I don't know what this Ray is. If it's like DD or something. Yeah. So I'm going to go for Sacred Fire as opposed to anything else. Maybe should have Brave Birded right away. God, how did that KO? It's way too strong. Must be Adamant. Oh, excellent. That's great. And now we'll just go to Groudon. Actually, no sense not protecting, I think. Well, no, protect if Ray comes back in is bad. Groudon is fine either way. I don't know why I keep getting that urge to Sacred Fire Ray instead of Brave Bird. Like, dude, just Brave Bird. It hits it really hard. Yeah, now we'll protect here. Because Groudon's health is very important. And now we'll go back to Heatran because it is less important once it's at low health like this. Cool. Very, very cool. Groovy, even. Back to Groudon. That might have been a little hasty. Maybe Giratina O was... Oh, look at Groudon. God, what a Pokemon. We're going to protect for the plot. No, for the Yeah, that was a good Hydro Pump. Because I wanted a Tina O on the Sunny Hydro, but we'll just Dragon Claw here. If Bronzong comes in, it gets burned, so that's great. I don't know what the last is, but I'm really banking on some, Scarf T-Tar saving here. Well, not that Giratina O is completely out of commission, obviously, but now we're gonna no, Scarf Tar is definitely better because goes in the offensive. And I have to imagine there's got to be some. I wouldn't be surprised to see Latios there. Fits in very well with a lot of offensive and defensive needs, sometimes at the same time for that team. Go to Ray, yes. Don't be Custap. Custap Ray is pretty good. Iris used that a long time ago. Okie doke. We go to Tina O. Live a Hydro. Well, Hydro, yeah, I was going to say maybe we don't live a Hydro. Now we go to Groudon and just protect. Now we go to T-Tar on the Ice Beam. That was stupid. No, he's going to Hydro. Oh, no, never mind. Excellent play there, Kev. That was satisfying. Oh, it's Palkia. Okay, now I'm very glad that Groudon is in the last slot because it can protect, maybe? Oh, no, I doubt it. Well, actually, no, we're only a double protect away. And if it's locked into Hydro, okay, Spatial Rank can miss. Yeah, whoops. Yeah, that was not very elegant, but it's fine. I don't care for people not saying GG on the ladder, but I recognize, I understand why. Alright, if we're not going to get more here, then we'll just look for the choice banded flare blitzes and V creates that are really what we might need, at least for right now. Are there any other tiers where... No, not really. I don't have any, like, Sunny Day Moltres teams in GSC or, like, Sunny Zard in Advance or anything like that. Sunny Day Heatran is an underrated set in DPP. That one's tough to slot in. But the rewards are potentially enormous. I guess Zard Y and Oris would be good, but I don't think I have any Zard. Oh, no, I have this old team of my buddy Urz's. Why not? It's got Zard Y and Heatran. And there's a Talonflame. It's fine. God, how do we begin to go about this? It's a very big shift. Well, what I'm mostly noticing is that Weavile destroys, like... Well, half the team it crushes one-on-one, barring Scarf. And the others, and two others in Talon and Pharaoh don't really love switching into it. But yeah, that could be a big threat if played well. There's also a lack of pursuit in dealing with the Keldeo, that's nice. Thundurus is a pretty big threat, though. So I'd rather deal with switching into Keldeo than Thundurus. And I would love to just pop up rocks here. So that's what we'll do. God, I have a feeling... I really thought it was going to stay in. But, yeah. Alright, we're just going to go for a Plume here just to see what happened. Oh, it's Mega EQ. Okay. Yeah, I guess I didn't stop to consider that's going to be the Mega. I don't know what the moveset's going to be, but you know what? Let's drop it with a CB Icicle Crash that nothing resists. Well, Keldeo resists, but doesn't really love switching into. God, that does a lot. Let's look for another Gen 4 Ubers game in the meantime because I would like to get revenge. Meanwhile, Weavile putting in some good stuff there. Yeah, more T-Spikes against the Ray. There's the Keld. Here we go to Latios. I don't know what the response is going to be, but there's not even like a good switch into the Latios. So we just... Oh, Stone Edge Keldeo. I guess that's where we're at. Oh, ho-oh. Pre-sun. Well, I know how this sometimes goes, so we're gonna go here, and now we're gonna go ho-oh on a potential EQ. Okay. And now we're gonna go T-Tar on Brave Bird. A very convoluted set of switching, which is actually quite necessary. I don't know what's gonna come in here. We'll just go back to Weavile. I don't know if it's like dual stabs, Draco, or something, but like, fine. Because what I really want to do is get Charizard Mega Evolve. Actually, no, I don't have Roost on. I forgot about that. So we're just gonna go back to Heatran. Braver. Oh, it's Life Orb Ho-Oh. Good lord. Okay, now we go to Giratina. Oh, cool. Okay. I guess it ran of the Stone Edge. Oh, the default. What is that moveset? Alright, well, we're just going to go to Gliscor and slow U-turn out into... Wait, no, what am I talking about? I can Roost. Alright, rocks go up. Oh, sorry about that Toxic Miss. But now we're going to Roar and just see what... Oh, there's a Fori. Oh, it's one of those. Okay, well, I'll definitely take damage on that. Or Fori if he wants to switch into EQ. And here we'll just go for T-Wave and catch Talon or... Yeah, because Thundurus wouldn't want to switch in. Or so we'd thought. Yeah. He says right before Thundurus switches. Yeah, it did, and... Okay. Alright, I don't know what it's... At least that Psychic really chunked it. You know, this Groudon is like... Oh my god. I feel bad. That's a lot of luck from this Groudon. Oh, it does have HP Ice. Okay. Well, we actually don't have a good switch into... I might have to, like, legitimately Healing Wish to Heatran or something. I wonder if it has a Focus Blast. Okay. Now we're going to U-turn to Latias and Healing Wish the Heatran. And then not have any answer to Keldeo. Well, I mean, it's a Stone Edge Keldeo, so I'm going to assume that it can't really hurt Tangrowth too much. Oh, come on, man. Alright. Wow, that did a lot. That must be plus special attack. Yeah, I'm like gaining health to switch into... to be able to withstand a Thunderbolt, and then what? I can't even... I have to take a T-Bolt with Zardwise Huge Spadef. That's literally it. You know, I'm going to switch back and forth and then be out of range of Thunderous U-turn. Of, HP Ice. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, that Toxic Mix was really bad. I feel a little poorly about that. Nice HP Ice there. Well, now here comes Zardwise, and we're going to Flamethrower. Actually, no, we're going to... No, in Spirit with the everything, we're just gonna overheat. Oh, okay, yeah. No, no, we're sacking this Groudon. Yeah, okay, that feels about right. Alright, at least this Ho-Oh is getting, we're gonna EQ on Roost. Oh, that was very foolish of me, because I assumed it was Roost and not Recover. And Ho-Oh should arguably run Recover over Roost, so it can't get EQ'd on a Roost, as you just saw there. Arguably, anyway. Because I don't think it really gains much from like lessening its weakness to rock, and like it definitely doesn't get much of anything from, you know, suddenly resisting ice. You know, it's, yeah, this Groudon caused way too much havoc. I haven't hasn't even like switched out in like a million turns. That was a nice Stone Edge. All right, we're gonna try and, doesn't matter winning. Who cares? Just gotta get as much. So, like, that's really how I'm gonna play. I am not going to make an attempt to win the game in this last one. I just want to cause as much choice banded, and you know, Scarf Heatran obviously, but choice banded fire type damage as possible. Yeah, sorry about that one. That was very lucky. I mean, I don't think it was like a decided game either way, of course, but that made it a lot easier. Okay, Sand, annoying, but doable. Alright, we're gonna Rocks and see what this is gonna do. Okay, you know what? We don't even need the Sun Up. Should I have gone to Xatu? Maybe. Do I want to spam V-Create and destroy that Landorus Therian? Yes. Look at that. Cool. Thank God this Xatu is the right ability now. Excellent. Alright, cool. Now we will go to Ninetales, just get that Sun Up. Alright, that V-Create definitely counts. It's the spirit of the thing, not the letter of it. T-Tar comes in, who cares? We're just gonna protect. Hopefully it doesn't DD. If it DDs, then forget everything. No Crunch. Okay, then we Will-O-Wisp. As long as it's not Banded Stone Edge. And now Xatu is just gonna ruin it. Wow, that actually did a lot of damage. But Rocky Helmet and a free U-turn here. Oh, did somebody say Banded Fire move? Not Sun, but who needs it when you're destroying Blissey like that? I mean, the recoil is hilarious, but worth it. Alright, we can just sack Xatu here. It did its job. Alright, I don't love giving the Latios Rocky Helmet, truth be told, but... Oh, it's Ice Beam. I could have pivoted Ninetales in there. But that's fine. I'm just gonna... I don't even know what. Like, I want to HP Ice anything but the Excadrill. Well, and Volcarona. Well, yeah, I should have thought that one through a little more. Should have gotten to Ninetales first. Actually, you know what? Let's just go to Ninetales now and then just start spamming. Oh, wow. That actually winds up being a very good move because I'm going to say, is that Scarfed? I have a feeling like it might be. Actually, don't have a great switch to Scarf Excadrill because my faster Pokemon is, you know, Latios. Okay, so it's not Scarf. Cool. Alright, we are gonna back to Ninetales then. Sun is not really super important at this point. We're just going to go to Heatran. And, hey, take that for sure. Now we'll Fire Blast, just because the Latios is low enough. I mean... Well, I don't love the Rocky Helmet Tran. But... could be. I mean, knowing that Heatran does beat this thing one-on-one is nice. I'm not going to sack it to Excadrill because... yeah, alright, just Fire Blast this thing. Oh god, is it going to roost? Alright, well that just means we Latios on the roost. Oh no, it just Bug Buzzes right away. Which means... well, no, Victini can deal with it, it's fine. Ninetales might actually be the one to sweep here. God, that does nothing. No, 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 no. Oh, come on, man. Alright, well, it's not roosting. So, okay. Fine. Yeah, so Ninetales actually does sweep, hilariously. Very cool. And we even get to finish T-Tar off with HP Ground. How much time are we... you know what, we're at 50 minutes. We'll make it the full hour. Oh, this is a team of mine we're facing. Cool. Alright, well... Terrakion is a terror, obviously. The whole thing is a terror. Who cares? We're just gonna... lead off with Latios, because there's no way... I was gonna say, there's no way T-Tar leads off, right? LOL? Fine. You know what? Don't care about... we're just gonna Flare Blitz. There's no way this should stay in. And that gets eviscerated, and that is a beautiful sight to see. Good. Go to T-Tar. I want it to get Nightshaded here. I guess this is why Reflect might be better than HP Ice, frankly, because it helps deal with the dragons as well. Hey, we get a nice free burn here with Ninetales. Because either it switches out or Terrakion... yeah, that's a switch. I mean, I know why it's coming in. It's because slow Celebi can BP out into Terrak, and I have no switch. Oh, that's the switch. Okay. I don't know why it's... I mean, I won't say no to Heatran coming in and hopefully outspeeding Excadrill. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, this one's not getting one. You know what we're going to do? Hope it's C... yeah, it is CB. And go to... no, we're clicking the fire move, damn it. It's gonna... and hope it just... I don't know why it wouldn't... yeah. But hey, it kills Lando. Cool. This is a very frustrating feeling. I realize this sounds kind of egotistical, but whenever this has happened to me a lot on the ladder, but whenever I face a team of mine on the ladder and I'm having trouble against it because I'm like, wow, this team is really well built, and then I'm like, oh well, cool. I'm glad to know that it stands up, or it holds up in that sense. Yeah, I mean, that was idiotic of me to lead off with Lando. I'm not not thinking it through too well. Alright, let's finish it off on a good note as we approach the hour mark. Whether it's here, or Gen 4, or Ubers, or... yeah, I'm not making that low ladder Aurus mistake again. That was nightmarish. Alright, once again, Dry Defender. Our companion on this journey. You know what? We're going to double up. I know it's jarring to watch, but It's what I need right now. So we're going to double up and look for that Gen 5 game at the same time. So yeah, once again, T-spikes and rocks and then stuff. One way to put it. God, that does so much damage. You know what? I'm going to keep the Tentacruel as death fodder. Not worth the hydrating the T-tar. Like, who cares about the T-tar? Alright, Cloister Drag. Oh, this is that dice team that was used. Okay. So I think that means rocks, chomp. It's either Scarf or Screens Jirachi. Yeah, just go into Xatu. Fine. SD, go for it. And get Latios? Yeah. Here comes Rachi. Now we go to this. Heatran is actually kind of awesome here. I forget if that D-Knight is Choice Band or not. I don't think it is. Oh, Victory Bell, the T-Spikes Absorber. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, someone was tired of getting T-Spikes and decided to use Victory Bell. Well, there better be Sun on that team if you got a Victory Bell. But yeah, we're just going to spam... Oh, okay. HP Ice that D-Knight, and it's actually slower. And I think Magnezone might come in anyway. Oh no, just EQ'd, sure. Just assume that... I mean, you don't know it's faster, I guess. Yeah, funnily enough, now Heatran just Fire Blasts everything. Like, yes, even Starmie. No, just EQ, because it's not going to SD as it gets roared out. Protect. Cool. Now we'll roar, because that thing should not stay in while confused. Total waste of a chomp. I mean, Victory Bell is not exactly a switch to EQ, but okay. May as well weaken this thing. Why is that rock polishing? God, that's the Life Orb chomp. Dawn for sure. Now we're just gonna protect again, because we're gonna finish it off with Giratina Shadow Sneak either way. Okie doke. Yeah, now the game is literally just spam, Fire Blast, and miss. Well, okay, they miss as well, so that's cool. Yeah, so if all the Fire Blasts connect, then that's the... I mean, that Jirachi might be Scarf, admittedly. But I got a bunch of other fire types, so... Yeah, now in comes Tina O, because even Dragon Claw is not going to KO. Hell, even Shadow Sneak might not KO, depending on... speaking of things not KOing, depending on... Ha ha ha. Yeah, so... You know, no, it's fine, because we just go to Victini, and we U-turn, and we go to Darmanitan, and kill everything. This might be a nice way to end it if it works out. Is that Cloister Sash? I mean, it probably is. No, it's not. Okay, that's great. Well, this Magnezone gets eviscerated. I mean, I know I should switch out and just make it harder for Jirachi to flinch me, but I don't care. Nope. Yeah, good way to finish that off. Satisfying. Okay, so in comes T-Tar. We'll go to own T-Tar here. That was a bit of a risky move, going right to the dark move. But, you know, there's no reason to use a fight move there, so... Can't be too... I mean, I don't think this is a matchup that necessitates being super, super careful necessarily, but you know, it's generally a good idea. And we are about to hit the 1 hour mark, and hopefully this game will be put away nicely in a way that doesn't make me want to keep going. Thankfully that T-Tar's not Chopple, and in comes a Ray. Oh god, I hate Ray. If it SD, okay, that's fine. T-Tar can take an SD'd thing. Well, I mean, can it? I don't know, honestly. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? Come on, E-Speed? Yes, come on, it can take E-Speed. I'm more worried about Yachi, to be honest. Like, even Life Orb Adamant is gonna, come on. I know it's Ray, but at the same time, it's also T-Tar. There's Mewtwo. I know I shouldn't go to Heatran. Well, no, I'm gonna go to Heat. I'm afraid of Chomp setting up, obviously. I'm trying to figure out how to avoid that. Do I need... Well, I want Tina O. I think the move might just be to go to Groudon, honestly. Because it can take an... Yeah, because it means that I recover with this thing. Unless it gets blown up. But if it blows up, then Scarf Tar just sweeps with Ice Punch. Look at that bounce off. I like the comfort of that as opposed to switching in sand, so... Yeah, now we just Sacred Fire, and Mewtwo drops. Well, it doesn't actually, and that gives me another recover. Cool. I kind of want to PP stall the Ice Beams, but I also don't. You know, because I don't want to potentially give a free switch. PP stall the Ice Beam so I can recover and on struggle and win, but you know that just gives a chance for a free turn and death fodder and blah blah blah. Yeah, so this thing is definitely not getting a free SD on the break. I mean, I have Shadow Sneak Tina O, and I have Sun Up, so I don't even have to risk Sandveil. That was the one potential problem with the Scarf Tar sweep angle. You know, missing Ice Punch on Garchomp. Alright, we're going to protect out of here, out of Sludge Bomb range here. I mean, it might still KO, but... Yeah, alright, we're calling it there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was useful to you in some way, that you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one.